Everyone thinks Gilbert is either affordable starter homes or million-dollar luxury, and that's just not true. I spent weeks digging through market data and I've mapped out Gilbert's top neighborhoods at every single price point. One comes in under $500,000 but still packs in pools and amenities. Another sits right on the water with a full lake club. And then there are luxury estates on acre lots that will leave you wondering, how is this not more expensive? My name is Cole Rep, a real estate agent in the Gilbert area, and I've helped hundreds of families figure out their next move. And today, I want to break down the numbers that really matter when you're choosing where to live in Gilbert. And here's the thing, no matter your budget, there are some great spots if you know where to look. I went through census data, community profiles, and real estate trends to find standout neighborhoods in each price range. These aren't just random picks, they're places that consistently offer strong value for what you're spending. I've split things into 4 different tiers. Affordable, which is going to be under $500,000, mid-range, which is going to be $500,000 to $750,000, upper mid-tier, which is $750,000 to $1 million, and then the prestige luxury, which is $1 million or more. Let's start with the most affordable options that still give you a solid Gilbert living. Affordable tier under $500,000, we're going to be starting off with Lionsgate. Lionsgate is one of those hidden gems that gives you serious bang for your buck. With 3 different community pools, parks, and trails, it feels like a higher priced master plan community, but it still stays accessible. Median price ranges here sneak into just under $500,000, especially for smaller single-family homes and attached unit products. And here's what people don't realize. Lionsgate sits right next to the epicenter at Agritopia. You have Joe's Farm Grill, Barn 1, and the Loop 202. That means you are just minutes away from Santan Village. You have shopping, you have freeway access, and you have a whole lot more. It's suburban living with urban perks right outside your doorstep. Families love it, and even dog lovers because the proximity of Cosmo Dog Park. Cooley Station North is going to be the next neighborhood on the list. It is designed for lower maintenance living with parks, pools, and green space built right into the community. Median prices hover in the high 400,000s, making it one of the best ways to stay in Gilbert under 500,000 while keeping a modern floor plan and newer construction. And location-wise, it's really tough to beat. You're close to Santan Village, you have Top Golf, the whole Agritopia scene like Lionsgate, and it's a straight shot to the freeway. For buyers who want a move-in ready without Scottsdale pricing, Cooley Station is a winner. The trade-off in this tier? Well, first of all, inventory moves quicker when it's the lower price point of Arizona. And the other is lots. The square footage is only 4,000 to 5,000 typically. But if you can land a home in Lionsgate or Cooley Station, you're getting a ton of value in a neighborhood that punch way above their price point regardless of their defects. In the mid price point. Now let's move into the mid-range tier. This is where things start to get really interesting. You're stepping up in price, but you're also stepping up in lifestyle, bigger homes, larger backyards, and neighborhoods with amenities that truly stand out. First on our list is going to be Power Ranch. Power Ranch is one of Gilbert's most well-known master plan communities, and for good reason. Multiple community pools, 2 lakes, miles of trails, and a packed calendar of community events. It's suburban living at its best. Median sales hover in the low to mid 500s, though you'll also find traditional single-family homes up in the 600s. Families especially love Power Ranch because it feels like its own small town inside of Gilbert. You've got schools right in the neighborhood, sport courts, clubhouses, and more. If you want community amenities and room to grow without 7-figure pricing, Power Ranch absolutely delivers. Next up, we have Finley Farms. On the flip side, Finley Farms gives you a more mature, established neighborhood with tree-lined streets and a quieter suburban feel. Median price trends in the upper 500s to low 600s, and lots are larger than you'll see in some of these newer master plans. You're also right in downtown Gilbert's Heritage District, so dining and nightlife are just minutes away. Plus, freeway access is excellent with the 202 just a mile south. And if you want bigger yards and a quick commute without master plan amenities, Finley Farms might be your winner. You can't go wrong with either neighborhood. Power Ranch gives you amenities, Finley Farm gives you space. Sometimes it comes down to driving both and seeing which neighborhood actually feels right when you go through it. Next up, we have our upper mid-tier price point. This is where Gilbert really shows off. Between $750,000 and $1 million, you're looking at resort-style waterfront properties, golf course communities, and homes that feel more like retreats. Val Vista Lakes is going to be the first one on the list here. It is one of Gilbert's most unique neighborhoods, and it is built around a network of lakes. Waterfront homes with private docks for your own personal boat are here, and the clubhouse feels like a resort. There's tennis, racquetball, a lagoon pool with sandy beach, and a full fitness center. Median prices sit in the mid to high 700s, but with premium waterfront properties, they can push upwards of $1 million. The lifestyle is a big draw. You can paddleboard in your backyard, hit the gym, and then host a party at the community center. Next up, you have Seville, which is going to be Gilbert's private country club community centered around the Seville Golf and Country Club. Inside the gates, you'll find golf course homes, luxury estates, and a full calendar of social events. Most homes in Seville range from the mid to 700s, but they can go into the 900s, with golf course estates edging into 7 figures. Families and professionals love Seville because it's not just a neighborhood, it is more of a lifestyle. There's golf tournaments, there's wine nights, and there's pool days, all a part of the package. The difference often comes down to lifestyle and commute. Val Vista Lakes is right off of the US 60. This gives you ease of access for places like Phoenix or Scottsdale, all things considered. Seville sits much further south, adding at least 10 minutes each way just to get to the freeway. If you want lakes and quick commutes, Val Vista Lakes is going to be your winner. If you want golf and a country club lifestyle, Seville, it's literally unmatched. Next up, we have our premium luxury tier. This is going to be anything over $1 million. Now let's step into Gilbert's prestige tier, the neighborhoods where homes consistently cross the $1 million mark. At this price point, you're not just buying square footage, you're buying privacy, lifestyle, and identity. Circle G is going to be the first on the list, which is one of Gilbert's most established luxury neighborhoods that dates all the way back to the 1980s and 1990s. Every home was built custom, giving the community a non-cookie cutter feel. Lots are huge, half acres to even full acres. There's RV garages, guest houses, and even horse privileges in some sections. Prices start in the low $1 millions and they stretch into the multi-millions, with occasional new custom construction popping up. Circle G is perfect for buyers who want space, privacy, and that timeless luxury Gilbert feel. And if you had to bet on long-term value, an acre in Gilbert is about as safe as it gets. When the economy crashes, Gilbert will stay high, especially if you have an acre. Next up, we have White Wing, which is Gilbert's premier gated luxury brand. Neighborhoods at White Wing like Germain, Higley, and Vale Estates. These are guard-gated communities with custom modern homes, often 4,000 to 7,000 square feet. There's basements, resort pools, and indoor-outdoor living. Prices, though, they run high, with $1.5 to $3 million plus. Relocation buyers from California and Scottsdale love White Wing because it offers Scottsdale-level luxury without the Scottsdale congestion and pricing. If gated, exclusivity, and modern prestige are your priorities, White Wing is going to be the really only choice. Next up, we have Agritopia, which is one of my favorite neighborhoods. It is something that helped put Gilbert on the map. Built around an urban farm, it offers walkability, community culture, and you're not going to find this anywhere else. Homes have tree-lined porches, the streets are beautiful, and garages are tucked behind alleys, giving it a charming East Coast vibe. Larger models with basements and guest houses now cross over $1 million, especially as close as you get to the epicenter and the farm. The draw here is the culture. Joe's Farm Grill, Barn 1, and the epicenter make it feel like a small town within a city. Agritopia is for buyers who want lifestyle and community just as much as they want square footage. If you want more about Agritopia, there is a full video in my channel. I'll link it in the description below. So in Gilbert's top tier, you've got 3 different luxury takes. You've got Circle G, classic estates with land, White Wing, which is gated exclusivity and prestige, and then Agritopia, you have a community-driven, lifestyle-first community. The real question isn't just which house you like, but it's more what kind of identity you want to buy into. So there you have it, 4 tiers of Gilbert neighborhoods at every single price point. Affordability, you have Lionsgate and Cooley Station North. In the mid-range, you've got Power Ranch and Finley Farms. In the upper mid-tier, you have Val Vista Lakes and Seville. In that absolute high end, you have Circle G, White Wing, and Agritopia. And here's the takeaway. There's not a single best neighborhood. The right choice depends on your lifestyle, community needs, and how you want your home to feel day to day in the current season that you're in. Gilbert has options no matter your budget. If you're thinking about buying or selling, timing does matter. I've put together an entire Arizona relocation guide in the description below, and you can also book a time with me directly if you click the link in the description or go to livingphxmetro.com/YouTube. I love to be your real estate resource of choice when the time comes. And if you want to keep up with how Gilbert is changing week by week, don't forget to subscribe. I've got more videos coming on the channel, even one posted a couple days ago. We've got more deep dives coming, including hidden gem neighborhoods and live updates around the town. Thanks for watching, and peace, y'all. I'll see you in the next video.